Oh, you're here. They're Dark Krakens. They're the successors of salamanders. They like they like water. I'll explain this one to you. Okay, so these are all original first foundings. You know, you have your Ultramarines, you have your Raven Guard, you have your White Scars, you have your Dark Angels, you have your Blood Angels, you have your Imperial Fist, you have your Iron Hands, you have your Space Wolves, Salamanders, then you have your Black Templars, which Black Templars are a second founding, which come later on. Now, with successor chapters, let's do Blood Angels. Alright, so you have successors. Basically, think about it like children. But basically, to sum it, so you have your first founding, then you have successors, which, you know, there's so many successors than second foundings, right? Now, the best way to explain this is basically you have groups, you have chapters. Each chapter basically has its own order, its own colors, symbols, traditions, personality. Now, you have a successor chapter, which is basically like an older, which is, it's like a spin-off. It's like this one, Blood Angels, an old chapter. Then you have successors. They come from like the genetic material and traditions of one of the original legions. So basically think of it as like franchise branches of the main chapter. They share the same DNA, general identity, but they run like their own operations. So like Blood Angels, we have the Flesh Terrors, Flesh Eaters, whatever, Flesh Terrors, yeah, right here, Flesh Terrors. Then with Ultramarines, you have the Nova Marines, then you have Space Wolves, then you have the Wolf Brothers, and basically the Imperium makes them to control population and spread forces across the galaxy after the Horus Heresy, because huge legions were broken up. So they help fight more wars, since no single chapter can cover everything. Now, the thing that's similar with successors is they inherit things from the parent chapters, so like genetic traits, like Blood Angels. Every single chapter from the Blood Angel successors, second foundings, they all inherit a genetic trait, which is the Red Thirst and the Black Rage, which are basically considered curses to them. It's considered a curse, but all of them have the Red Thirst and the Black Rage. Every single one of these dudes here, they have that. Now, they also inherit things like combat styles, sometimes colored heraldry or symbols, or the culture of that chapter. Now, what makes each successor different is they have their own different personality, different homeworlds, different leaders, unique strategies or rituals, and then they also have different armor, obviously, from the Codex. But with some successors, they barely resemble the fucking parent chapter. So, like, Yellow. Lamenters don't really, match that much. Or you have the Atlantean Spears. But basically, they're smaller groups created from an original legion. They share the same genetic origin, but develop their own identity. Now, if you want deeper lore, honestly, look at the first foundings, which are the original 18 legions. Then you have all successors, which are the second founding and beyond. But there's a lot to explain it. I can't really. No, think of it as like a family tree. Daddy and mommy has a child. That child has a child. And so on and so forth. But yeah, Space Marines come in groups called chapters. Some chapters are the originals and others are successors. Now, imagine, okay, so think about this. Blood Angels open a franchise, right? They opened a franchise like McDonald's. you get the same product, same ingredients, but the manager is different, the decor is weird, and sometimes the employees go insane. That's basically, I don't know where I was going with that, but basically, a little more accurate. Imperium broke up huge Space Marine legions after the Horus Heresy, so no single group was too powerful. Each legion was split into smaller independent chapters. Those new chapters are called successors. They keep the Gene Seed traditions, combat doctrine of the parent legion, but operate as completely different organizations. Now, with Blood Angels, it's so much better to explain Blood Angels things. Basically, Blood Angel successors all descend from Sanguinius's gene line. They're elegant, heroic, artistic, and every single one basically, every single one of the successors are one bad day away from turning into a fucking vampire berserker. But yeah, so original Space Marine Legion got split up. Each split became its own chapter. Okay. Now, to explain gene seed lines, okay, gene seed is the biological stuff to create Space Marines. Each gene seed comes from one of the original Primarchs. Each chapter has a Primarch who leads it. Now, each of these Primarchs are sons of the Emperor. So the Emperor had like 18 fucking sons, whatever. So he had 18 sons. All 18 of them are Primarchs, which those Primarchs ended up making their own legion by using their gene seed, aka their DNA, to have an army of fucking children that look after, basically look similar to them. Not exactly, but they inherit like the looks or whatever. So with Blood Angels, our Primarch, my Primarch, since I love Blood Angels, was Sanguinius. Sanguinius died during the Horus Heresy, so no more Primarch. But we have his gene seed, so all of them are basically it comes from one of the original Primarchs. So basically, chapter's gene line just mean which Primarch they descend from. They aren't just trained; they're genetically engineered because they use special organs called gene seeds, which come from each Primarch. So each one belongs to a gene line. So like Blood Angels, they have Sanguinius. Ultramarines, they have Guilliman. Space Wolves have Rus, however the fuck you want to say it. But your chapter inherits the same strengths and the same flaws that came from that Primarch. So think of genes. My fucking god, the questions. I told you this. Primarch are the sons of the Emperor. Emperor had 18 sons. So basically, a Primarch's a superpowered father of a Space Marine Legion. The Emperor created 20 of them. Not 18, my bad, 20. But every Space Marine chapter descends from one Primarch. Now, Primarchs are genetically engineered demigods created by the Emperor. They're huge, unbelievably powerful, like genius level leaders. Each one has a unique personality and specialty. Every Space Marine on 40k is made using gene seed derived from one Primarch. So he's the genetic ancestor of the whole chapter. So think of Primarchs as the sons of the Emperor. The prototype Space Marines come from the leaders of the original legions. Space Marines are just copies of their Primarchs, but toned down. Okay, so Primarchs are basically, what if they were 10 feet taller, 100 times stronger than a normal Space Marine, and had main character syndrome? That's literally it. So, genetic father, original leader of a Space Marine Legion. So, Sanguinius is the Blood Angels. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. I told you this. It is genetic material. It's biological stuff. But anyways, as I was saying, with the analogy for Blood Angels, right? Think of gene seed like a recipe you use to bake. Recipes came from Sanguinius, you're a Blood Angel descendant. If your recipe came from Guilliman, you're an Ultramarine descendant. Different Primarch, different recipe, different flavor of Space Marine, you know? And so all Blood Angels and their successors use Sanguinius's gene seed. That's why they're fast, elegant, artistic, extremely deadly, and also due to that, they have like a curse with their gene seed because it was messed with. But sometimes they turn into vampire berserkers when like the flaws kick in. But basically, the gene seed is made of like 19 implanted organs harvested from early generations of Space Marines. So like, you know, the organs enhance strength, boost healing, improve their senses, let them spit acid, and yes, Space Marines can spit acid. Anyways, all those traces back to a Primarch, which creates the gene line. So your gene line tells you which Primarch your chapter genetically descends from. It determines your abilities, flaws, and heretics. Yes. Anyways, descends from, it determines your abilities, flaws, and heritage. So, like, yes. But with the Primarchs, basically, Primarch is a daddy. So, like, to Blood Angels, Sanguinius is the Primarch, their genetic father. All Blood Angels and their successors descend from him. So, you have a son, you have the Emperor, which is the father of the Primarchs, the 20 of them. Then the Primarchs are the children. Then those children have children have children, and then you have successors, and then, yeah. Let me explain so much shit. So, best way is another way to explain our salamanders. You have the Emperor. The Emperor has 20 sons. One of them is Vulcan. Vulcan is the Primarch of the salamanders. Vulcan creates salamanders. So you have salamanders, then those salamanders are like, hey, let's spread out, let's make some more. Then they have a successor chapter, which they have Black Vipers. Then they also have Covenant of Fire. Then they have the Dragon Spears, and then the Dark Krakens. So they have 4 different successor chapters. So there's 5 altogether. So those kids have 4 kids, you know. But yeah, you're making me explain so much shit. So much. I know, but I've explained it to you. We're gonna try and finish fully leveling up our salamander. We're gonna finish this. What about Raven Guard? I thought I sent you that guide that explained it. Think about stealth tactics, assassins, you know, going behind enemy lines, you know.
In possession of weapon schematics. Iron team of one line. For the Emperor! Confirmed. Frag grenade deployed.
Damn, he got uppercutted. But yeah, so you know, Raven Guard's known for. Hold on.
Calibrate your aim, brother.
Okay, anyways. Raven Guards, you know, stealth, guerrilla tactics, precision strikes, you know.
Reloading. Friendly fire warning.
Your demeanor is a light in the darkest hour, brother. I am glad to have you at my side.
You honor me. Enhanced tactic ready.
Fails when compared to your tenacity. Rally point reaches Lord Akarash.
The mute does not store explosives to codex Astartes styles. It's enough to demolish the bridge.
Reloading ammunition. Relics locked and flagged. Obtaining arms. Ready to go.
I still have explosives to place, brothers. Detonator primed.
Direct me to where I can collect charges right.
Cover my reload.
Load up.
Demolition ready. Ambush prepared, Captain. The Hive Tyrant will reach your position shortly. Join the Imperial Guard defenses up on the bridge and lure that Xenos Colossus into the kill zone.
Enhanced tactic ready. Throwing fragmentation grenade. Conversion field operational. Fragmentation device in play. High priority tier delivered.
combatants eliminated.
For the Emperor!
No telling the surprises await.
Iron Halo online.
Astartes! We were not expecting such illustrious company in the rear ranks. We've got a handle on these probing strikes, my lords. It's the relay that's getting hammered right now. Our target is a hive tyrant. Once we kill it, the relay will be secure. That's news. Without armor support to tackle a target that big, we may have to bring down the supply bridge.
Our plan requires it.
This is a withdrawal order. Negative. The objective is the Hive Tyrant on the bridge. Defend this position until the Tyranid command unit is executed. Understood, my lord. May the Emperor guide our Lasguns to your support. Incoming! Show the Emperor's angels what we are made of! Swarms on the bridge!
More enemies on the bridge!
The guy that went down fucking took it. Are you serious?
Top bullet! The Hive Tyrant is on its way. But there is a horde of Xenos between you and it. Enemies in our position.
Iron Halo protocol in progress.
Over the wall! Fall back! I will hold them! Don't let up! They're still coming! You have its attention. It is moving to intercept. Apply more pressure.
Throwing fragment!
Fire form eliminated.
Keep your eyes peeled. The Xenos Leader Beast will be in visual range shortly.
Iron Halo ready. For the Emperor!
Waiting for optimal timing.
I've never seen such an atrocity.
Hold. Give the Hive Beast a moment. Detonate the charges now. Tyranids! They're on us! Mission complete.
Talassa here. We got the Hive target.
It is not dead.
Our tactics were sound.
Lieutenant's assessment. Enemy cohesion is still in full effect. That beast is not yet dead. Confirmed. We can hold it.
It is over there, brothers, attempting to claw free.
Reloading. For the Emperor. Conversion field operational. Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat. Utilize call for enemy backup. Equipping fresh magazine. Enhanced tank target attempting escape.
Pursue and eliminate. We will not have a better opportunity to finish it off.
Reloading ammunition. Thermal explosive. Ready. Elite level seals. Passive. Calibrate your aim.
Caution. May still attempt to ambush us.
Iron team online. Tyranid threat. Fireball ahead. Nullify your back before it rallies more enemies. Refilling magazines.
Talassa report.
Hive Tyrant continues to evade.
Talassa, you cut out.
Nothing but static now. Is this the dead zone?
Our duty remains unchanged. Forward!
It has an escape route. Locate an exit.
Reloading. Unique war gear radius free. Stim supplies here.
Nothing, brothers. Stalwart resolve is a bastion in these dark times.
There is no pain I face that will match the disappointment of my battle brothers.
You strike.
Delicious time.
Oh, there you are. I thought you left. I do random and I managed to get decapitation? No fucking way.
Assist in the defense of the bridge until you confirm that the Xenos Overlord has entered the kill zone. Then trigger the detonation.
The leader beasts do not make it past us. No matter.
Delta Wing box check. Viridian reporting. Approaching landing zone.
Tlassa on the march to take that high tyrant's head.
Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay. Maintain box reports. Gamma clears out.
Fragmentation grenade, out! Relic possesses restorative properties.
I never knew there was a Guardian relic there. Now I do.
Enhanced tactical ready. Cover my reload. Attention.
I wager I can break your guard. That is a confident boast, brother. Not a boast. Or challenge. I accept. Better I find a weakness in Spark than on the battlefield.
Iron Halo ready. Shield confirmed. Major Tyranids ready. Intercepting projectiles. Running front. Iron Halo. Reloading. Iron Halo ready. Rearming. start. Equipping fresh magazine.
Deserts will advance without support from outside.
Worried that I was still in war.
Reloading. Refilling magazines. Transport for any backup. On site. Sourcing demolition war gear.
The Munitorum does not store explosives to Codex Astartes standards. Locate enough to demolish the bridge.
Leave level 0. Pacify.
Oh, boo! Boo!
Placing melter bomb. Enhanced tactics ready.
We still have supports to wire.
Biowar detected. Counter-tactics engaged. Melter bomb prepared. Our counterattack was successful.
Charges wired. Prime and waiting.
Charge primed. Iron Halo online. Support mined.
Explosives ready.
Cover my reload.
This support is ready for demolition. We are ready to ambush the target, command.
The Hive Tyrant will reach your position shortly. Join the Imperial Guard defenses up on the bridge and lure that Xenos Colossus into the kill zone. Astartes! We were not expecting such illustrious company in the rear ranks.
Reloading ammunition.
We've got a handle on these probing strikes, my lords. It's the relay that's getting hammered right now.
Not anymore. The Hive Tyrant
He's heading this way.
That's news. Without armor support to tackle a target that big, we may have to bring down the supply bridge.
way ahead of you.
Is this a withdrawal order? Negative. The objective is the Hive Tyrant, not the bridge. Defend this position until the Tyranid command unit is executed.
Understood, my lord. May the Emperor guide our lasguns to your support.
Incoming! Ready up, Eighth. Show the Emperor's angels what we are made of. They're making another push over the bridge. More enemies on the bridge. They're stacking up. Get a frag in there. The Hive Tyrant is on its way. But it is a horde of Xenos between Huron and Fit. Dig in for the long haul.
Injury intervention. En route.
On your toes! They are here!
Target payload ready.
You have its attention. It is granted to send. Apply more pressure. Keep your eyes peeled. The Xenos Leader Beast will be in visual range shortly.
Target is in visual range.
I've never seen such an atrocity.
Hold. Give the Hive Beast a moment. Detonate the charges now. That's my confirmed kill. Arse over the wall!
Enemies on our position.
Xenos leader base neutralized. It is not dead.
What we brewing up?
The swarm would go feral without their connection to the hive mind, but their focus is still on the relay. Reports confirm the lieutenant's assessment. Enemy cohesion still in full effect. That beast is not yet dead. Confirmed. We can hold this position, Lords. We'll keep the swarm. I see it trying to dig itself out.
Equipment available. Reloading. Melter bomb position. High priority tyranny eliminated. Zero first class tyranny. Prepare to counter. Specialized battle. Constant grip. Xenos countermeasures successful. Having melted Iron Halo online. Brother killed in action. Zone for contact. Ready anti-psycho tactics. Hunter destroyed. Composing final mission log.
Wow, none of them left to get the fucking AI the res. What the fuck, dude? Man, whatever. Oh well. Oh well.